In this video, we're going to take a look at poverty, preventable stays, and mental health shortages. So in the upper left-hand corner, we can see in this dashboard, we can see a map of the United States where we have different shades of blue, and those darker shades of blue represent states with higher poverty rates. And those states with lighter shades of blue represent those states with lower rates of poverty. So for example, if we go down to Louisiana, we can put our cursor over Louisiana, and we can see that the poverty rate for state of Louisiana is about 20.75%, whereas Utah has a poverty rate of 9%. So we can see the poverty rates across the country, and they're designated relative by the darker colors of blue. Now, on the right side here, we can see a listing of counties, and these are counties across the United States, and they're sorted by descending order with the highest poverty rate first, and then we can scroll down and we can see those counties and corresponding states with lower rates of poverty. And scrolling down further on the dashboard, we see the mental health shortage. So these are the number of counties that either don't have or have a partial or have a whole county shortage. So partial means parts of the county have mental health shortages, where whole represents the entire county has shortages in mental health providers. And scrolling down further, we can look at the poverty rate against hospital readmission versus preventable stays, emergency department visits, and hospital admissions. So we can see if there's any correlations between the two. So these are the data on the dashboard, but the other thing with the dashboard, what we're able to do is we're able to apply some filters. So first what we can do is we can select, say we want to look at the data for just a particular state. So let's say we want to take a look at Indiana. So we click on Indiana, and what that will do now is it's going to filter all the data so that it's only going to look at counties in the state of Indiana. So then we can see that here's the listing of all the counties in descending order of poverty rate, and then we can see the mental health shortages as well as our poverty rate plots down here at the bottom, where we can look at data just for Indiana. Now if we click on Indiana again, that will bring back and refresh the dashboard to include data for all states. Now another thing we can do is we can filter by population type, and you'll notice that the different bars over here are different. They're colored based off of the population type, and the legend for the population types is over here, where metro represents those counties that have a population of 50,000 or more. Non-metro cities are populations between 2,500 but less than 50,000, and non-metro towns are populations of less than 2,500. And you can see the corresponding color, and we can see how each of these counties are represented there. So we can filter by population type. So let's say we want to take a look at only non-metro cities. So what we do is we just deselect all the others, and it will then refresh the dashboard, and it will show data only for those counties that are identified as non-metro city counties. So again, populations between 2,500 but less than 50,000 people. And same for our plots at the bottom, they're including only non-metro city data. All right, so then if we want to bring back all of our data, we can just drop down box and select all, and that will bring back all the data regardless of population type. Now another thing we can do is we can filter data based off of the mental health shortage status. So if we want to take a look at only counties that have a partial mental health shortage, we can include that as a filter, and then it's going to filter the data to include only those values. And then again, return it back to all. All right, so this is a dashboard showing the poverty, preventable stays, and mental health shortage. We can filter by state, by population type, and the mental health shortage status. And we can see the poverty rates listed for those definitions, as well as the poverty rate comparisons to the different variables.